All right, folks, so it's time to put some humic acid down. Today's the 28th of March. It's still pretty early here where I live. So I've been thinking about putting down some fertilizer or putting down something. I decided I want to go down with just some humic acid. The stuff I'm going to put down today is from Kelp for Less. This is the extreme blend. Bought this a few years ago. I showed it in one of my videos. Not sure exactly what's in this stuff, but it's kelp and humic acid and fulvic and who knows what. But you can get all their information on their website over there if you want. I think I did the math on this a few years ago, and I need 57 grams of this humic blend, or this whatever, this extreme blend per every 5 gallons. So I'm just gonna get my old hose out here and get this all set up and ready to go. The application rate for this stuff, 1 pound per acre. I kind of got away from using this stuff because the Greene County fertilizer stuff is just already dissolved, and it's just much easier to use. You don't have to dissolve it. It's easier. This stuff's a lot cheaper, but that other stuff's easier. So I'm just going to put some in there. That's probably enough. So if you're wanting to get all technical, you can, but I'm just gonna kind of put some in there and hope for the best. I'd probably put way more in than I should, but this humic acid, it shouldn't be too bad, and I guess we'll see if it causes damage. I'm gonna spike this sucker with some nitrogen, turf, and horticultural fertilizer. This is the Coron 2800. Got this from the Do My Own. So there's 32 pounds in this jug, and 28% of that is nitrogen. So I don't know. I'm not feeling up to doing the math right now, so I'm just gonna take this stuff and go like this, okay? I'm gonna put about that much in there. That's what I'm going with, and it'll be fine. So I'm gonna do the old mixeroo again, like this. We'll mix this up a little bit more. So the last thing I'm going to do is I am going to strain this out. This is why I like the Greene County fertilizer stuff, because it's pretty well good. I know Johnny Perry doesn't like the old filters, and Lawn Care Nut's doing the same, but I'm going to strain this out. Like that. See in the bottom of there? Lots of sediment. Get this filter out of here and see what we got. That could very well burn the lawn right there, folks, because this has a bunch of nitrogen in it. Let's see if we can see what's in the bottom of this sucker. It's pretty clean, actually. I've got to prime this pump, which is a real annoying deal. Something's wrong with my pump, so I have to prime it or it doesn't work. So it's really annoying, but I have to take this like this, turn my pump on, and I gotta prime it. Got to put a hose in there. So there. This funnel, shout out to Telly Coleman for this funnel, because he's the one that turned me on to it. And I tell you what, it's a lifesaver. So this sprayer has been awesome. Love this thing. Had some issues with the pump, but other than that, it's been great. There would be some modifications that I would make to this if I do it again, and I still may make those modifications. Today is March 28th, and it says it's 36 degrees, going down with an application of Humic Acid. Sorry, this is the extreme blend. Feels a little bit warmer than 36, but this is my first application of the season. So I guess I'm gonna see if the nitrogen's gonna do anything. I think it's a little bit too early to be putting down the nitrogen. I don't really know for sure. It feels so good to be back in the lawn. It's really, really awesome to be back here. So I'm pretty well out. I think that was a little bit heavy on the humic and the nitrogen. I'm pretty dang sure it was, but humic I'm not so worried about. The nitrogen, maybe a little bit. So check out the difference between this side and that side. How much greener and better this side looks. This is the side that I did the application of the fungicide. Look at the difference between this lawn and then that lawn across the street. I don't know if you can see that from here or not, but the differences are stark. This one is really green and looks great, considering the time of the year. That side over there, not so much. And then that one over there is, yeah, stone dormancy. Hoping to get to the story tonight of what happened in the backyard for you. It's kind of a long story and there's lots of aspects to it. So I just want to make sure I can get it done correctly and right. You know what? I think I'm gonna put some super juice in this batch. Let's put some super juice in here and see what happens. Okay, so got my super juice. I'm gonna see if we can make that other side look awesome. I'm gonna put some of this in here. That's probably way too much. Let's put some nitrogen in there. Spike it. Let's not do a lot this time. It's probably good. I'm gonna put the super juice in after I get this all mixed in. Well, this isn't a full super juice video. This will be like a halfway 2.0 or something, or a 1.1 super juice video. What? Restricted. Come on. Hello? Very good. How are you? He hung up on me, that sucker. He's like, Grandpa. Okay, so this is a super juice. This is the same stuff I put on the lawn a couple years ago. I don't know if you guys remember. Maybe I can link to the video or something like that. I did do a request to have the doctor guy to maybe do a collaboration video, but he just is not replying to me. So, ooh, that stuff's thick. Ooh. It's open. Let's put this in there. I don't know how much to put in. Let's put about that much in. Maybe a little bit more. So if you want the greenest lawn on the block, any time of the year, this is the solution. And this is my super juice formula. You're gonna love it. Mixed in there really good. So I'm doing tank mix like this. It's gonna be awesome, I tell you. Do not try this stuff at home. Actually, yeah, you are gonna wanna try this at home. Whoa. All right, here we go. So the tricky part to this is gonna be not to get it onto the concrete, my pavers, or the fence. So I'm gonna try doing a trim pass all the way around, and then I will come and do the field. So let's do the trim pass very first. Here we go. Do not get this stuff on the concrete. That would be bad. See how awesome that turned out? That's how you have the greenest lawn on the block. Right there. It's not totally empty. I need to switch my feed hose to the underside of the tank so I can get better ability. I can have this is gonna be my washout station. The tank's not fully empty, but the pump, there's something wrong with the pump, so it's not priming properly. So I need to take the pump apart and figure out why it's not priming properly. So I'm just gonna wash things out for now here. So I'm just going to do this manually and dump it out. Freaking heavy, holy crap. Oh my gosh. See how super that juice is right there, coming out that color? Oh man, it's awesome. Whoa, whoa, no! Got me all wet. So I'm just rinsing it all out. Got my fresh, clean water in there. I've rinsed out my boom. I've rinsed out my filter right here. Humic acid is always a good thing to do. First part in the spring, that's my favorite thing to do, even before fertilizer. I usually use a granular humic acid that I can buy locally. Sometimes it's hard to find that in other places, but I think that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully I get some good green up. Just finishing rinsing out this tank, getting it cleaned out, but that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.